Hi, I'm Zanny. I make content about cats, crafts, and mental health. Most of the videos on my channel so far have been mental health talks or rants, but today's video, the only thing mental health about it is gonna be that making things makes me happy, and hopefully the making things in bright colors makes you happy too, so there's a contribution to your mental health. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this Slytherin Quilt baby blanket for my best friend's baby shower. So without further ado, let's just get into it. I got most of my Harry Potter prints from Joanne Fabrics. Rest in peace, crafting queen. And then I cut it out into 81 6.5-inch squares, which I then laid out into 9 3x3 grids. Then I took the horizontal blocks and sewed them into rows. I used 1/4-inch seams, which I don't typically use seams that narrow on cotton fabric, but seems to have held together just fine. So I sewed the horizontal blocks into rows, and then using my iron, I pressed the seams flat. I then sewed the rows into one big square. I pressed the seams flat. So then I took my handy dandy quilting ruler and I cut on the horizontal and vertical midlines of this sort of 3x3 grid. So the idea is you're supposed to switch the upper left and the bottom right corners. But I wanted to mix and match so that the fabric prints would be more evenly distributed throughout the entire quilt. So that's what I did. Here are some of the finished quilting squares. So then I went into my garage and laid out the fleece backing, which is another Slytherin print. And I got all the quilt blocks that I'd made so far to try to figure out the design. I realized that I wanted a trim around the edge, which I forgot to film. So basically I just took some 3¼ by 6.5-inch strips of the remaining fabric and just sewed them together, short ends together, and then just put that sort of around the edge of the quilt. So anyway, so I put all that together, and then I had to do the difficult thing of matching a woven fabric to a stretchier fleece fabric. I think I did all right. I sewed around the edge of the blanket, flipped it inside out, spent forever ironing the edge so that I could get a really nice clean edge around the blanket. And then the next really arduous task was pinning the holy living heck out of the blanket to make it really flat, because I top stitched between pretty much all the major seams so that way the blanket would really stay together and stay flat. And ta-da! Slytherin quilt. I am not a quilter by trade. I'm more of a garment seamstress. So this is something I do once in a blue moon, but I think it turned out all right. If you're a quilter, don't come at me. I'm sure there's things that I got wrong in my technique, but the blanket held together and it looks cute, so I'm happy with it. Hopefully that brought you a little bit of inspiration for your own creative journey. Without further ado, even for my craft videos, I have to show you my cats. And you haven't been introduced to Vienna yet, and she's the smallest and the cutest. So here she is, Vienna! This is Vienna. She is our smallest cat. She's super cute and tiny. We call her our little perma kitten. She likes to sit in my lap, and her best friend in the whole world is Panthera. The two of them spend half the day together, just sitting together. Here they are in my lap on top of each other. Isn't it just the cutest? I have so many pictures of Vienna on my phone because she looks like such a little supermodel, but I don't want to give it all away right now. So come back another week in the future. I'll show you one of my favorite pictures of Vienna where she really looks like she's just striking the most model pose of all time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you got a nugget of joy and creative energy to take with you on your journey. I'll be back next week with another video, so I will see you next time.